All right, everybody, this is Joe. Everybody knows Joe. I'm Todd. And
Team Bigfoot.
Team Bigfoot. Big Daddy wanted to add a cooking segment to his show, and we're the lucky ones that got to try to do it. So we don't claim to be professionals. You're looking for mistakes, you'll find them right here, but we think we cook some pretty good stuff sometimes. Having said that, we're going to cook a dove jambalaya today.
We got a limit of doves,
which is 15, not redneck limit.
We're gonna throw in there some park hair sausage from the Possum Bin Sausage Company. It's some good stuff. I definitely advise you to go by there and get some from Park.
Onions, bell pepper, celery,
garlic,
and a couple other ingredients we'll run by you when we start cooking. Having said that, we're ready to roll.
All right, let's start chopping. Now, if y'all haven't never used a garlic smasher, this is the greatest thing I ever found right here. Hans brought it, showed me how to use one of these.
Where did you get it?
That one come from Bed Bath & Beyond.
All right, first thing we're going to do is take some bacon grease. Everything tastes better in bacon grease. Add it to the pot. Stir it around. And then chunk our doves in, and we're going to brown them. We're going to brown them and take them out. We're going to add a little seasoning to it. If we cook everything in Tony's and garlic, which this has got a lot more in it, but use whatever you want to use. Brown them up and take them out. You want to keep stirring this stuff, make sure it don't burn, make sure you got enough bacon grease in there with it where it won't stick to the bottom. Just keep stirring it till it gets brown, till you brown it up. It's about there. All right, we got the doves good and brown, so we're going to take them out. And we're going to add onions, bell peppers, and celery to it.
That looks good.
Looks good. We're going to add a little more bacon grease to it to cook our vegetables. All right, we're going to add a little more of the good stuff, bacon grease. Dump them in there. We're going to let these cook till they get soft. Put the lid back on. All right, our vegetables are cooked down. Now we're going to add the dove back in. We're going to add our chicken stock. And we're gonna let it simmer and let the doves get tender. Might have to add a little more stock than that. Put the lid on it and let it simmer.
All right, now while Todd's got his stuff of cooking in there, I'm gonna go ahead and mix up the biscuits. I make them just with flour, buttermilk, and some Crisco. I take a big gob of it and grease the pan up real good. Some folks measure, I don't measure nothing. After you've done it a time or two, you can do the same.
You'll figure it out. How much was that? You don't measure.
It was just right. No, I can't say it's just right because I usually always have to tweak it and add a little more of this, a little more of that to get it exactly, get the consistency I want out of it.
Try not to
And
let it be too dry.
Well, you gotta
That's
be where
what you're
you
looking for.
You gotta have it where you can form them up real good. You don't want them, they gotta be like I just said, just right. And I know I'm using a fork, and most people are, grandmama using up but her hand down in there, squishing it out. What they call choking off a cat head biscuit. Now, where we're getting dirty at, I gotta get my hands nasty now. And that's what you want, a big ball of dough, and then go forming them out.
Choking them off.
Choking them off. All right, that's what we got. Gonna put it in the oven. We'll check them in a few minutes. All right, here they go. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a peek at our biscuits, see what they're looking like. Won't be long now.
Alright, the dove is starting to fall off the bone. I've actually taken these doves out and tried to get it all off the bone before and put it back in. That's a pain in the butt. Best thing to do is just leave them in there and get what you can get with a fork and pick it up and eat the rest off the bone. It's the best way to do it. So we're going to add our smoked deer sausage now. You want to add that last because most of the time when you get them from a processor.
Stop.
All right, so we added the sausage now. And then we're going to add 2 cups of liquid. Bring it back to a boil. When it comes to a boil, we're going to add a cup of rice.
All right, while we got everything going, I'm gonna go ahead and start the gravy and get it to going. And I'm gonna take some of this bacon grease and throw it in here. Start it all off. Let that warm up just a second, and then I'll add my flour and my tomatoes.
All right, our liquid's back up to a boil. We're gonna add 1 cup of rice. Put the lid back on it. Turn it down to low and let the rice cook. Don't open the pot for 30 minutes.
All right, it's time to get the biscuits out. Now what does that look like? Nothing but fine cat head biscuits. Yum, yum. All right, now we got it going. Got the grease done, got all hot. Now we're gonna add a little bit of flour. And it gotta be too hot. Then we got our Cajun spoon here. Roux spoon, as they call it. And all you do is stir this around to start turning brown. Then you go to adding your tomatoes in there, and then a little bit of water or broth or whatever you like in it. Because the first time I made gravy, I made squirrels and gravy, and I sat down and ate it, and it didn't taste so good. And I called my mama and asked her what I did wrong. And I told her I drained all the grease off, throw it away. She said, that's where you messed up. Now, let's get rid of some of these good old homemade tomatoes. That smells good. Let that warm just a little bit, and then we'll come back. All right, we're through with it. We got this Dove Jambalaya, homemade biscuits and gravy. Hope y'all enjoyed this first episode of Bigfoot and Todd's cooking, and we'll be back in a few weeks with another episode. Thank y'all.